I'm all dressed up. It's Monday. It's not even Sunday. I'm all dressed up in my Sunday best. I'm first in line. I'm in Kenora, Ontario. A small town community in northwestern Ontario, very close to the Manitoba border. I'm Trucker Josh. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I make new videos every day and I've been doing it for a long time. Go check out my playlists. But this is my life on the road and off the road. Today we're on the road. We got to pick up this load here and bring it on down to Minnesota. Not too far, but far enough. Down to Minnesota. Once we get that unloaded today, we have to get that unloaded today. It's like a 6-hour drive from here, 6 or so. Then we start heading down south to grab a reload in Burlington, Iowa. And we'll load up there, tire down, and mosey our way back up to Saskatchewan. Deliver that, and then we go home. And that's my week in a nutshell. End of the week on Friday, we have a maternity photo shoot for my wife. And me too. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm waking myself up here. So forgive me if I'm not too animated. I haven't had my coffee yet, but we got the day started. Let's get going. I was so excited to get here. I'm still the only one here. I'm first in line. I'm number one where I belong. I'm number one. You know how hard it is sometimes to get here? Because they open up here at 7 o'clock, right? You can't get in here. You can sort of line up sometimes a few minutes before 7, but they don't want you in here before 7. You got to go to the office, and then they have a meeting in the morning inside, right? And once they're done their meeting around 7 o'clock, then you can go in, check in. So usually the guys get here like a couple of minutes too, and they all line up because they all want to get loaded early. Because in order for us to get unloaded in Minnesota, we have to rush. It's a pretty tight run. You gotta stay focused. So everybody wants to be first, right? Today, yours truly, me, I'm first. So proud of myself. I had no competition though. There's nobody else here. I guess that made it a little easier. I'm still the only one here. So I had the whole tarp shed all to myself. I got to finish the whole job inside instead of finishing out in the rain. As long as there's nobody waiting behind you, may as well stay in the building, right? So if there is people waiting, then you gotta tack it down in here and then bungee it outside. But we got lucky today. Here it is. Nice Christmas present. Wrapped up. Early present from Santa. Don't tell anyone, but I know Santa. He wrapped this. He wrapped this gift. It's going to Minnesota. It's not perfect. Go ahead and judge me. Now that I'm looking at it from here, outside something. I better stop looking at that or it's gonna bother me. I'm not redoing it now. We've come too far. I'm in too deep. It's covered, it's doing its job. We're sitting at just under 80,000 pounds total. The truck, trailer, and freight. And we are headed down to America. I really like these loads. I've told you this before. It's a good route. It's a bit of extra work. Not everybody wants to do all the extra work. Because you got to be here really early. And then you got to tie it down, you got to tarp it. But you have the tarp station, so that makes it easier. But it is rushed. So you tarp it, and then you got to go down and untarp it the same day. They don't have a tarp station. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Down there. I need my coffee still. Yikes, we better get going. And roll up your tarps all on the same day. So it's more work than the average. We're not door swingers here, is what I'm trying to say. We do some manual labor here, and I like it. It keeps me out of the truck, keeps me active, gets my heart rate up a little bit so that I'm not sitting at idle with my heart all day, every day. That's not good for you. Our bodies and our hearts especially are like diesel engines. They're not designed to idle for long periods of time. Your heart's a muscle. What happens to your muscles when you don't use them? Look at me. I don't use them enough. These should be ripping through my shirt right now. And they're not, which means I'm not using them enough, right? So I gotta use them more. Same thing with your heart. If you're not using your heart, when you do need it one day, it won't be there for you. So got to keep ourselves active, get our heart rate up every day, get a little sweat going, get the body moving, get it warmed up, and that's what we're designed to do. We're designed as creatures that need to move, right? Anyways, enough of that. Let's go and deliver this freight. Let's head south. Let's go down to the United States of America, our wonderful neighbors. First stop is Sioux Narrows, obviously. Gotta get myself some coffee. Gotta watch out this time of year. There's lots of people walking down the roads here. I always wonder what this building on the right is. It's a boat dock in here. I wonder if this is like a resort. Like, it says Long's Canadian Camps. So, like, is it like a motel or something? Beautiful time of year. Summer is finally here. We don't have to just dream about it anymore. We're living it. Ah, yes. I can almost taste the coffee already. I don't have too much time to spare, so it's got to be in and out quick. Back at it. No more stops, except at the border. We'll have to stop there. They really don't like it if you don't stop there. So we'll stop there, we'll say hello, show them who we are, show them our paperwork, you know, we're the regular deal. They'll say, hello, where are you going, how long you be there, and then we'll prove we are who we say we are. And then we'll go deliver this freight. But we don't have any time for any shenanigans, any mishaps, any delays. Once we get delivered, then we'll have some breathing room. Then we can sort of take it easy a little bit more. But I want to sleep in Floyd, Iowa tonight. That's the goal. That's always the goal on this route, so we'll see if we can get there. Close to it anyway. Port Francis, Ontario. Looks like they're fixing this curb lane here. That's nice. That was getting pretty bad. So I hope that's what they're doing. Oh, there's a detour. That's right. I knew about this. They're fixing the whole road. Okay. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. Why not? Let's take a truck through the neighborhood. Why not? Gotta love the detours, right?
In 200 meters, turn right on Cornwall Avenue and then turn left in 100 meters.
There's the old train station. Alright, so I gotta go all the way to the end here, go around the corner. I think that right lane ends.
In 600 meters, turn right on International Bridge, Highway 71 and then turn right in 610 meters.
Here we go. That wasn't so bad of a detour. I've been through worse.
In 300 meters, turn right on International Bridge, Highway 71 and then turn right in 610 meters.
So on the other side of the bridge is International Falls, Minnesota. Minnesota. So I just talked to receiver. He's a good guy. He's going to be there waiting for me. I will get unloaded. And looks like I'll probably have, what do we got here? Probably about 5.5 hours or so available to drive today yet. So we'll be able to get, should be able to get to Floyd like I wanted to. That is the plan anyway. Got to be in Burlington, Iowa by 1:00 p.m. tomorrow. So far everything's running smoothly, on schedule. The whole week sort of hinged on today. I think I told you that earlier. So today has to go good. If today goes bad and we get any delays today, it's going to throw off the entire rest of the week for me. But if we can get a smooth day today, it's going to be a really good week. And what we need for it to be a smooth day is to get unloaded today. Not tomorrow, today. I made it just in the nick of time. Closed the gates behind me. Got me unloaded, and now I'm on my way. That was a close one. And there it is. I'm gonna leave the axles open. Gives me a smoother ride. Otherwise with the axles so like squished together every time you go over a rough bridge connection or something, it gives you a little bit of a donkey kick. So I'll probably squish them back together before I cross into Saskatchewan with my next load. They'll be fine like that. The only thing you got to be careful of then is when you take sharp corners, it'll wear down your tires faster, but you know, I'm not planning on jackknifing anytime soon or anything. I'll just take her easy around the corners. It's an empty trailer, so it's not as bad as if you're fully loaded and you got a lot of weight on those tires. Taking a sharp corner can really just tear them apart if they're spread apart like that. It can also tear up the roads. That's why it's illegal, I guess, in Western Canada, because the roads up there aren't as high quality as here in the States. America here builds their roads. I was gonna say a little bit better, but let's be honest, they're leagues better than us. Their highways are so much better than ours, and they can handle it. So anyway, I'm just gonna walk across the street over here to what is that, Holiday gas station, and grab myself a coffee. I'm just taking a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break here. About halfway through my day. I've been driving almost 6 hours, but 5 hours and 50 minutes, so that leaves me 5 hours and 10 minutes to drive today. And it's 450 kilometers or 4.5 hours of just steady highway driving to get to Floyd. So it's gonna be close. As long as we don't hit any bad traffic in Minneapolis, I think we should be able to make it to Floyd. That's the goal. That would be nice. We'll see what we can do. I need to get a coffee in me. The coffee from this morning is long gone. It has left the building and it needs to be replaced and replenished. Merging back up with I-94, getting off those 2-lane highways finally. It's always nice. Oh, look at this beautiful interstate. Beautiful. Nobody in my way. What a good day.
Continue on this road for 79 kilometers.
So we've got to get through Minneapolis, and it'll be at the tail end of rush hour. We'll be going through around 8 p.m., so I don't think traffic should be too bad. We'll sneak right through the east side down south to the I-35 and take that down into Iowa. They've been busy at work here in Minneapolis. Look at this. They're making progress, though. A lot more progress than Winnipeg makes on their roads. Look at this. Winnipeg, they just put the cones up and then leave them there for 3 years before they start doing anything. And then they only work like 2 or 3 days a week. The other couple of days they're just standing around talking. And then by the time they finish, the road lasts maybe 6 months and it's full of potholes again. We're going to be turning onto I-35 southbound right away.
2 kilometers. Slide right on I-35W south.
Just got to keep my eyes open because this construction zone keeps changing. I gotta make sure I don't miss my exit. Should be right up here past this overpass or underpass. Exit 6A, quarter mile. I'm looking for exit 5B. That would be this one, 35W. That's what we want. Yeah, right here, exit 5B. Oh, what's going on here? People parked on here.
In 1 kilometer, slide right on I-35W south.
Terrible place to park, my friends. Right before an important exit. Yikes. Alright, here we go. Wait, is this the exit? Oh, now those parked cars. No, I took the wrong exit. Shoot! Shoot! Those parked cars messed with me. Oh, shoot. Now what am I gonna do? Oh, boy. Okay, you know what? I think I can still... Can I get around this now? Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is... Okay, we made it. We can just go down to an intersection down here. Oh yeah, I've got rerouted. Not these lights.
In 500
the
meters,
next lights, I
turn
think.
left on West 82nd Street.
Then we'll turn left, and then that'll take us on I-35. Shoot! At the next light.
Turn left on West 82nd Street.
Wait, no, not these lights, the next lights. Okay. Here, 235W, the sign above the lane here. 2 Interstate 35, okay. And left turn here, okay. I can turn from this lane, okay, that's good. Got a yield arrow. Wait for that guy.
In 600 meters, turn right on Humboldt Avenue South.
Oh man, that could have been bad.
In 200 meters, turn right on Humboldt Avenue South and then take the entrance to the left in 90 meters.
Here we go. Alright, back on track. I-35W this way. Right here.
Take the entrance to the left.
See? All better. Fixed it.
Continue on this road for 91 kilometers.
Made it. I have 13 minutes left on my clock to park. We're not going to go to Love's to the right. We're going to go off to the left here. The smaller truck stop. Let's see if we can find ourselves a nice parking spot that's nice and quiet. This is the 218 Fuel Express. There's usually parking out in the back here. That was quite the day. That was quite a long day. We made it 625 miles, just over 1,000 kilometers. Starting off from Kenora, Ontario. going down to Brainerd, Minnesota, and then down here to Floyd, Iowa. Pulled the brakes with 3 minutes left on my clock. Can't cut it much closer than that. I found a great spot. Everybody's gone already. It's the next morning, but it was full when I got here last night. And just as I pulled in, the guy who was parked here pulled out. So it was good timing. So I got parked right along the edge here, nice and safe, where no one would bump into me. I've got to end this though. Tomorrow we go pick up our tires and then head to Saskatchewan. So we got to keep on going. Got to keep those wheels turning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.